Well, this was something. What is up, posse? My name is Will Bronlick, and welcome to another review here on Alpha Omega Wolf Productions. So, some people debate on what they think is the best Batman movie ever. Some say it's Batman 1989. Some say it's Christopher Nolan's The Dark Knight. But each passing year, more people are saying that's going to be the movie that we're going to be talking about tonight. And that is Batman Mask of the Phantasm. This is based on the hit animated series, Batman the Animated Series, from the 80s to the 90s. And in this movie, a series of gangsters are being taken out, and people are suspecting that it's Batman, when really, it's an unknown figure known as the Phantasm. So, Batman is on a quest to clear his name, while also trying to figure out who is behind all of this. Now, when you look at a movie like this, you'd think it's a harmless kids movie, since it's animated. But I first saw this movie from my friend Jessup. You guys obviously have seen him around. And I ended up liking this movie. But, and I decided to buy the movie on DVD for myself, since, at the time it wasn't available on Blu-ray, but now it is. And I'm going to highly suggest that people buy this movie on Blu-ray, because this movie is flat out fantastic. Now, the animation, for what it was spectacular, from all the sketches to the cinematography done, and everything about it was flat out fantastic. And I also really liked the voice acting. This has one of my favorite Batmans, Mike Conroy, and quite possibly my favorite Joker of all time, none other than the legendary Mark Hamill. I mean, sure, people say Jack Nicholson and Heath Ledger are fantastic, but for me, Mark Hamill pretty much defines the Joker. And the story is really good. It was well paced. This movie doesn't feel like it drags on. It's only a 75-minute movie, but yet it wastes no time, doesn't drag on for very long. It was flawless, in my opinion. Batman is supposed to be the world's greatest detective in the comics universe, or in the DC universe. And this is a legit good mystery. It has clues, it has twists, it has turns, it has suspense. This is everything I wanted in not only a Batman movie, but in a comic movie in general. In fact, I'm going to as far as to say this is not only probably the best Batman movie ever, but maybe one of the best comic book movies of all time. I know that's going to be a bit of a bold statement, but I'm sure there are going to be some people that agree with me on that. And this is... I don't understand why this movie hasn't gotten a lot of attention over the years. I mean, sure, it didn't do very well at the box office, but I fall in love with this movie each time I see it. My only complaint is that I wish it was longer, because I wanted it to keep living this amazing adventure. Now, granted, I didn't really grow up with Batman the Animated Series. I was more of a Batman Beyond person. But after watching this, I think I'm going to start watching the animated series at some point, if I can find the entire show. But yeah, this movie it's in my opinion, a masterpiece. It has beautiful animation, a well-written story, coming from people who make a TV show. And might I add, this movie actually gets more adult. It's more adult than you may think. So, that's just what does it. My final grade for Mask of the Phantasm is obviously an A+. It has fantastic animation, wonderful voice acting, a well-paced story, and a perfect amount of suspense and tension that this is definitely worth seeing when you get the chance. So that just about does it for this review. If you did enjoy this video, then be sure to give it a big thumbs up. And if you're new to the channel, subscribe for more content. Next review will be of Ari Aster's Midsummer, and I have quite a bit to say about that movie, so be sure to stay tuned for that. So, until next time, see you later, Posse.